Yo, what's up guys, it's Froge here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Cryomancer class. This is the inverted version of the Pyromancer. As we all know, Pyrotechnics deals with fire and Cryotechnics deals with ice. So it was released a couple of years after Pyromancer, but it's gotten the same way. There's another variant called the Dark Cryomancer, and there's another version again called the Sakura Cryomancer. Sakura pinkish, as you all know, Berlin. It was released, I think, last year's Berlin's birthday. On Berlin's birthday last year, when when they pinkify stuff, pink necromancer, etc. That was when Sakura was released. Then Dark Cryomancer was the first. For those of you who bought the class when it was released for the first week for 2K ACs, it was changed to Dark Cryomancer. So Dark Cryomancer is just a member-only version for 2K ACs that has the same skills, except the armor looks like my pet here. As you can see, instead of the blue, it's dark. But I don't have that version. I have the normal Cryomancer. So without further ado, let me show you how to get the class. Now you can join Frozen Ruins, Frozen Tower, Glycera, or North Star to merge the class. You run all the way here. Now, in case you are wondering, my pet is rare. It was a gift for all of us who helped test the class. Our class changed from Cryomancer test to Cryomancer mini pet, which is, yeah, as you can see, it actually has a level. I was level 44 when it came out. It was quite a while ago. So you run into here, talk to Sirius, then Cryomancer shop. You have to get 84 glycerite tokens, so you can get it for 2K. There's also armor, hair, locks, icy hair, which looks pretty cool, icy locks, and the crystal capes. You have to do a daily. I can't remember where. I think it's from here. Glycerite ice tokens. As a non-member, it takes you 42 days. As a member, it will take you 28 days, sorry. So that being said, let's jump into the stats of the class. As you can see, wow, 96 attack power, 1005 spell power. So enough being said, yeah, it's fully based on magic wizards enhancements already. Strength is like outrageously low, intellect is very high, full bar, endurance is high, dexterity, wisdom, luck are all pretty decent. The only terrible thing is strength. Now my only letdown with the class is the mana regeneration model. Against mana like a warrior, after all the spell power you think it will have relative to health, but nah. First rank 4 passive, sharpened icicles, crit chance increased by 10%. Second, cool and collected, intellect increased by 15%. So that being said, let's jump into the skills of the class. Cryomancer has a 15% endurance buff at rank 10. Yep. So it's a pretty fun class. I like the damage output that it does, but it's just a mana regen. Auto attack is the basic auto attack, 1.3k crit, 1.2k crit, one non-crit, 1.2k crit. Come on, let's get a non-crit. 402 non-crit. The two skill is called Freeze, 20 mana, 4-second cooldown. It's a magical skill, does damage and applies frozen, reducing your opponent's hit by 15% for 4 seconds. So just does a little bit more than your auto attack, as you can see, from 400 to 700. Oops. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So I want to get a crit, yeah, 2.2k crit. So it's just basically his reduction and damage on its own, though we'll get into the combos later. This skill is called Shatter, 25 mana, 10-second cooldown, deals moderate damage. If frozen is applied, damage is doubled. So this is a strong attack, quite strong, as you can see. 4.3k crit there. Should crit for about lower 1ks. Come on, let's get a crit. The cooldowns though, yeah, 1.3k crit, which is pretty decent. First skill is called Frozen Tears, 40 mana, 14-second cooldown. It's a magical skill. You magically create frozen tears from the most powerful Cryomancer, shaping them to do your bidding. Increases your resistance by 30% for 6 seconds and give you a heal over time for 14 seconds. So this just applies frozen tears and frozen defense. These monsters were hitting me 70 non-crit, now they're hitting me 35. So it halves their damage, more or less. Half their damage, more or less, which is pretty nice. And the heal over time is quite generous. It's not like Chaos Slayer Mystic on max stack of Chaos Blight, but at least it's quite generous, and it ticks 7 times. So 226 by 7 should be roughly 1540 health given back, which is pretty decent. Your 5 skill, Flash Freeze, 25 mana, 20-second cooldown. Magical skill, applies absolute 0, stunning your opponent for 3 seconds and dealing moderate damage. If Frozen Tears is active, Flash Freeze does increase damage and removes Frozen Tears. Flash Freeze also applies no tears, which prevents Frozen Tears from being applied for 14 seconds. So basically, it's just a stun. Stuns your opponent and applies no tears. So, which means while the no tears is active, if you do your 4th skill, as you can see, there's no heal over time, no frozen tears. No tears just means I can't heal. Understand? So I can, but I can still get the damage reduction, but there's no heal over time. So now that we've seen the skills individually, let's get into them combined. Let me go to Jack Beard because the class will probably ice those other monsters too quick. So as they said before, if an enemy is frozen and then you shatter them, damage is doubled. 1.3k went to 2.7k. It actually makes sense. You know, if you freeze something then you shatter it, it breaks into pieces. So it's actually sensible. As you can see, 8k crit by just pressing 2-3. It only costs 45 mana and it can be spammed easily. The second combo is your 4-5 combo. As you can see, you apply your Frozen Tears, then boom, 4.4k non-crit. Mind you, when you use your 5 skill, you still get the no tears ability, so you have to wait for the no tears before you can do this combo again. So I recommend doing your 4-5. You see no tears has faded. Your 4-5 combo, then just be spamming 2-3 until the no tears fades and you go back to it. As you see, mana is really a problem with this class, so I'd recommend getting a mana vamp on your weapon just for you to be able to get the most out of this class. Let's try and get a crit with this. It should crit it should crit for about 13 or 14k, which is pretty decent. It's pretty strong for just a basic combo. So there you have the Cryomancer class. It's a short burst damage skill. It's good for taking down monsters with about 20k health fast if you don't want to waste time, you know. But let's try and get a crit with this. 13k, as you can see. Very nice damage output with this class. But my only issue with it is the mana regeneration. If it would have been better, I mean, every combo would give you full mana. So I think I know what AE did there. But all in all, it's a pretty decent class. You know, it's not your go-to class like it was before, but it's just pretty nice. For PvP, it's very OP because all you have to do is just apply Frozen Tears, and when the fight starts, you just one hit your opponents. So there you have the Cryomancer class. Once again, I'll play the solo clip after this little segment. For enhancement, do full whiz. With luck, your crits actually get lower, so always make sure you go with full whiz. I went luck on the cape though because my cape makes me do 15% more damage, but nevertheless just go full waste, or you can just have one lock on the cape. It doesn't really matter. So that was the Cryomancer class guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this changed your mindset on if it's worth doing the daily for 42 days. Now I would recommend getting it because it's virtually free, easy to get. Yeah, so that was the Cryomancer class. I hope you guys enjoyed the solo, and till next time, I've been Foggy. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.